Good morning and welcome to the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Serenity Stoneham.
And I'm Jarrell Dixon.
Welcome back, Lions. We hope you had a great weekend. Let's jump right into our events for this week. Before that, happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
And with that, what's our Black History fun fact for today?
Black History fun fact of the day. I think last week over the weekend, Olympic skater hit a backflip on one skate for the first time. But you know who the first person to do that was?
Would guess, but you wouldn't.
Soria Bonali was a black woman in 1986. First person to hit a backflip on the Olympic stage. Shout out to her.
Yeah. Back to the events. Today, February 9th, you can show your VIA strength of love by sending a special person in your life a candygram. Make sure you scan that QR code to get started. The Center of Mission and Belonging is also hosting a prayer vigil for peace in the Mater Dei Chapel at 4:30 for Strength and Love Week. There will also be a resident hall council meeting from 8 to 9 in the Wolverton room, so make sure you stop by if you would like to plan events like bingo. Tomorrow, it says attention all graduate students. The grand finale will be happening in the Malloy room from 11 to 1 p.m. This event is your one-stop shop to prepare for commencement in May. Stop by for about 20 minutes to take care of your details you need to do now, such as ordering your cap and gown, completing the after-mount survey, and verifying your name and spelling for your diploma. Fall in love with reading in Classroom 206 from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Aspiring educators can learn tips and tricks to get students of all ages to love reading.
On Wednesday, February 11th, join the Exercise as Medicine Club every Wednesday in February for Heart Health Month. From 12 to 2 p.m., there will be a heart health awareness booth in Seton Lobby featuring interactive activities, educational flyers, and helpful resources. Focus on improving cardiovascular health. Stop by to learn something new and have some fun. The Acorn ceremony for the students of education will be happening in the Mosaic Room from 2:30 to 3 p.m. Students will receive a wooden acorn at the personalized ceremony, inducting them to start their journey to become an educator. BSU will be supporting the women's basketball game in Harrington Center from 7 to 9 p.m. Sign in with a BSU member for a chance to win a $50 gift card and an additional prize. Attendance at any of these events, along with the past track meet, also enters you into a raffle to win a JBL Charge 4 speaker. So make sure you wear black and bring that energy.
On Thursday, the Mount St. Joseph Athletic Department is proud to announce to be partnered with the Westside Brewing for a development and launch of Lions Lager. The launch party will be happening from 4 to 7 at Westside Brewing. A portion of the sales will be donated directly to the MSJ Athletics, supporting our student athletes and programs. There will be a Crafting Connections event in the Malloy room from 12 to 1:30. Join the Sisters of Charity, the Wellness Center, and the Center of Mission and Belonging in making your own clay magnets, valentines, and creating connections. The SGA will be having a General Assembly meeting from 6 to 7 in the Student Organizational Center. Join SGA to discuss current topics and issues on campus. All are welcome to attend. The Residence Hall Council will be hosting their February bingo in the Fifth Third Dining Hall from 9 to 11, and there will also be free drinks and snacks, so make sure that you stop by. On Friday, the first Philosophy Club meeting will be happening in the Malloy room from 5 to 6. Fill out the survey to gather general information for the club members and what this club hopes to be.
The Learning Commons is a centralized space and service center that provides students with a wide range of comprehensive services, ensuring easy access to academic resources, accommodations, and other support. The amazing staff is standing by to help you find a quiet study space all semester long. You can find the Learning Commons in Seton Room 156. Swing by today and dive into focused studying. Want to make a difference on campus? Be a part of the Student Government Association. The Student Government Association, or SGA, meets once a week to discuss various events and topics that impact students. Some of these topics include events, campus-wide surveys, and student concerns. If you have a specific interest, we have 6 different committees to join, including special events, spirit, finance, service, academic and career excellence, and student and life and welfare. SGA meets in the Clifford Room on Thursdays from 5 to 6. We encourage you to stop by and see what student government has to offer. If you want more information on how to get involved, please reach out to SGA via email at newlinesinfo@msj.edu. Need time to tackle your to-be-read pile? Looking to hear what others are reading? Want to build reading time into your monthly schedule? Take a mental break and join your fellow readers at Shelf Care. Shelf Care is a monthly event to read together silently. Bring your own reading material, pick up a curated library item to participate in February Shelf Care. Hope to see you on Tuesday, February 17th at 3 p.m. in the library's group study room 1. And esports just got a brand new arena down in the Harrington Center. With that, we sent out to interview Valorant player Annalise Perrette about the new arena and her experiences with esports.
I think having a larger and upgraded arena is a really good thing for all of our players. We have a lot of people on the team and we don't have a lot of room usually. Moving into the new arena helps us have multiple practices at the same time. It also helps us have more teams for more games. I think that the new MSJ arena stands out to recruits and helps the esports program overall because it shows how much we actually care about our esports players. A lot of times esports isn't really popular or looked at in a good way for schools. So having a good and really nice arena kind of makes it more appealing to people that are coming from high school and that are weary about joining.
Here to come to the official ribbon cutting ceremony on February 16th. And now, let's get into our weather. It looks like we're finally going to see some better weather, warm weather, with the temperatures reaching the mid-50s. Let's look at our day-by-day breakdown. Today, there will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 40, and as we move on to the night, the temperatures will dip down until 26 degrees with some patchy fog. Tomorrow, there will be a high of 56 degrees, and the highest we'll be looking at all week. That sounds good. It looks like there is going to be some fog throughout the day as well as some humidity. Then overnight, temperatures are going to dip back down to 26 with mostly cloudy skies. On Wednesday, the temperatures are dip back down to 42 degrees with partly cloudy skies throughout the week or throughout the day and some occasional sunshine. On Thursday, it looks like it's going to be very cloudy with the highest temperature reaching about 40 degrees. Clouds continue overnight as the temperature dip back down to about 23 degrees. On Friday, the temperatures are going to have a high of 41 throughout the day, as well as mostly cloudy skies through the morning. As we move down into the afternoon, we will see some sunshine. On Saturday, it's Valentine's Day, there is going to be a high of 44 degrees, and it's mostly cloudy with some occasional sunshine. Later in the evening to the overnight, it will be some light showers, which will move into freezing rain later. On Sunday, the rain showers will continue into the morning, and then throughout the day, there will be a high of 41 and a low of 26 later into the evening. So, basically, the snow is going to be gone. That's what I'm hearing.
Thank God. It's time to check in on how our teams are doing this season. The track and field team hosted the MSJ Alumni Open on February 7th. At the end of the meet, the men finished third and the women finished fourth. The team will be headed to Otterbein for the All-Ohio meet on February 14th. The men's volleyball team got a while before they hit the court again, with their next game being against Calvin, the 20th, and Trine on the 21st, both in the Harrington Center. The wrestling team traveled to Manchester and IU Indy for the Greyhound Open this week. They lost to Manchester by a score of 15-39, and we'll have scores for the IU Indy next week. Looking ahead, they will travel to Wilmington this Thursday and Alma for Mid-States this Saturday.
The women's basketball team traveled to Franklin this past Wednesday and won with the score of 61-55. They also hosted Earlham this weekend and won with the score of 81-51. This was also their senior day. We would like to send a big congratulations and thank you to Carly Mills, Morgan Jenkins, and Haley Gringage for their contributions to the Mount Athletic Department. Looking ahead, they will host Rose Holman on Wednesday and Transy on Saturday. Let's pack the Harrington Center with these two big games. The men's basketball team hosted Franklin this Wednesday, and they won with the score of 69-65. They then traveled to Earlham this past weekend and won with the score of 62-59. Looking ahead, they would take on Rose Holman on the road on Wednesday, and they would host Transy at home on Saturday afternoon. Good luck to all of our athletes. Go Lions and defend the Mount.
And make sure, as always, you follow our Morning Minute Instagram page where you'll find updates, other episodes, and behind-the-scenes content. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Morning Minute crew, I want to thank you for watching the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Jarrell Dixon.
And I'm Serenity Stoneham,
Signing
out.